Setting up triples in Le Mans Ultimate isn't too difficult, especially if you want to do it without surround and you don't want to have your whole desktop turn into like one sort of thing. So doing it is very similar to iRacing. We're going to do a little bit outside of the sim and we're going to do a bit inside of the sim. So making sure it's shut down, let's jump over to Steam. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find Le Mans Ultimate in our Steam. We're going to make sure we ran it at least once, and then we will come to here, go to manage, and then browse local files. This will bring you to the program files where the game is actually installed. Go into user data, config file. Now this is where it gets quite similar to iRacing, so it's literally right here. We don't have to scroll down too far. Thanks but no thanks, go away. So the settings we're concerned about are here. Now it does look quite intimidating, but it's actually really well laid out. Before, you'd want to set where is it, windowed mode to 1, borderless to 0. This makes it handy to get in and out of the sim itself. There's view params. We're going to get to that now in a second. So the most important thing is custom video res. So when you go into the game and you're going to select your resolution by inputting this, that's going to pop up as a possible resolution. XPOS and stuff like that won't work. So even if you have awkward sizes, it'll just do it properly, which is pretty cool. So in my case, I'm running 3 1080p triple monitors, 5760 by 1080. Yours may be different. Now, once you have this here set, what's important is the view parameters. So this is what's going to make everything look nice and kosher. So if you look here, we have screen width in meters, so 625 millimeters. We have screen height in meters, again, 660 millimeters, or sorry, 370 millimeters. And then my eye distance is 660 to the center, or the center of my monitor. And then you have the side angle in degree, and then your bezel gap. So I do have a small bezel gap, and then you have the degree of which way your monitors are set up. Now, don't worry too much about this, as we can edit this in the simulator. Before wrapping up here, we're going to make sure to copy this, and we're going to move this here and that down there. So we're going to hit save and go into the sim. So now that we're in the sim, all we got to do is select our custom video resolution. So if we come here to graphics, you should see it'll start you off on some different resolution, but when you scroll down here, it should have your new custom resolution. Multi-view should be already enabled. If not, just enable it. There are some errors that can occur that sometimes if you set this, or this may not pop up straight away. Just try restart your game. That can help big time. And then let's say you want to actually get into the simulator and then check to see if it worked. In the event anything is like a little bit off, what you can do is you can press Control-Shift-Equals on your keyboard. That will pop up this screen here. That way you can edit all those weird numbers, such as the width of the monitor, the height of the monitor, the eye distance, and you can actually physically see how those things influence and make changes. So you have the angles here. You can adjust angles and really see these minute changes. These can't be physically entered in, so having done it at the first step means that at least you have a baseline and you don't have to click for a long time. But yeah, and again, you can change your bezel gap to see how that influences things on the scale of 1 millimeter, basically. So very, very cool stuff to get it right. You can swap to the right monitor, the left monitor, so you have full access to input those details that we saw in the config file in here too. So guys, best of luck. If you have any issues, let me know down below. And yeah, enjoy Le Mans Ultimate in triple screens.